Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at a deck created by Minocaro, featured in his tier list, which is on the hub. So Minocaro has created a tier list that he updates, telling you which decks are doing really well, which decks are bad, which decks you should probably be playing on ladder. I'm actually just going to get it up quickly now so we can just take a look at his current tier list. Now this was updated the 14th of January. Where is it? Here it is. So there'll be a link for this in the description below. Just check it out, have a read through it. And Minocaro, one of the best players in the game right now, definitely has a very good mind when it comes to analyzing decks and playing decks and looking at the tier list. So yeah. And this is more of his tier list. You can have your own point of view, but this is how Mino sees the world of Faeria right now and the metagame. And at the top tier 1 decks we have Yellow Flyers, Green Beastmaster, Red Combat, Blue Reaver, and Blue Jump. And Mino's actually left a star here next to a deck list for Blue Jump, saying, I recommend you the first Blue Jump deck list out of the two, stronger for ladder play. So we're going to be taking this Blue Jump deck that Mino's created for ladder play and seeing if it can live up to its name and see if I can pilot it to its name. So let's get into some matches and see how this Blue Jump deck performs. Alright guys, into our first game, and what a game we have. Rank 2 on the ladder right now, Martis. I played Martis a lot in the past. He's usually beats me, a good player. So yeah, we do with this Blue Jump by Minocaro, recommended for ladder play. You will need a Resurgence if you want to get hold of the Tide Lord. That's just something to consider. Now this is Beastmaster Green. I'd like to see how this matchup plays out nowadays. I have Humbling Visions. We don't have Frogify. It's a Willow. Okay, so we're going to go down the other side now. And we can double neutral in the well. Lake here, and then Ninja Toe becomes a 4-3, which can kill a Beastmaster. So I really want to save my Ninja Toe for that purpose. Gonna be an Oakland, okay. So it doesn't look like any Beastmasters are showing up right now. Maybe I just take the Battletoads then instead. I don't know. We're going to need to save the Humbling Visions for whatever comes out of this Oakland. Let's get a Tide Lord down. Let's build towards this Tide Lord. Because this will become a 7/7 on the next turn. Could have taken a desert there actually. Maybe I should have went desert there instead. Takes green. So this is another deck recommended by Minocaro to ladder with, and as you can see, Martis taking rank 2. I'm not sure if he climbed rank 2 with this, but he's definitely playing it now, so it must be pretty decent. What are we going to see? Oh, okay. Not a card I expect to see creeping around the place. And see, if I take my desert, I would have had access to the tow ship, which I can still gain access to if I want. Just makes things a little awkward. This comes here, desert here, push this land there. I'd still need to build an aggressive lake. So I could desert here and then push the tow ship here. This can teleport. So I could build land, say here, move, teleport here and clear my tow ship. We can also build land here. No, but we get stuck. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, like, how does this interact with me right now? Maybe I just preemptively go for the Humbling Visions. Stay humble, friend. Alright. So my plan, hopefully now, is to Well, I kind of needed that Humbling Visions for the Oaklin, but I guess I shouldn't have Humbling Visions this now that I think about it. I just was worried about this. Maybe I didn't need to be. Where am I free to into it? It's the Humbling Visions I don't have now, and there's free in deck. I don't know. We'll see. No Frogifies. No Frogifies. That is the big question mark for me right now. No Frogifies in deck. Now, there was a time when Humbling Visions was changed that a lot of the players considered Humbling Visions just to be better than Frogify, because it was faster. It's going to feed this Willow. Then can step, teleport. Become a 4/4. And most Beastmaster decks don't run. Oh, actually just going to go back there. I have a play because I still have the buff for my Tide Lord. The Oaklin. And a Grove Guardian. So I'm thinking of just shifting this here, lake in here, jumping my Ninja Toad over to clear. I'd like to play Tide Lord as well, but I don't think that's an option. I feel like I should take care of this while I have the opportunity. See, Tide Lord, where can I put you, friend? Nowhere. Gonna jump back. Can clear this out. Take care of this. I guess we can go Battletoads. Because if the Grove Guardian goes into the tow ship, we can use the frog to clear. But I think the use of the Humbling Visions is going to come back and bite me. That's what I'm a bit afraid of, actually. Because if it's a spider, it's a spider, right? I don't think that Duordio is as threatening as I initially thought. It kind of came down, I got scared. I kind of knee-jerk reaction, Humbling Visions, let's get rid of it. And then, oh wait, there's all the Oaklins I have to deal with as well. Another Grove Guardian. Right, I do have the second Humbling Visions. I'm pretty happy with that. Just making more lands here. I don't really want to. But yeah, maybe it just has to happen. Try and control the right side. You can see that Martus is definitely invested in the left. He wants to collect off 2 wells. I'd rather him collect off 1. Yep, he's a big boy. So we have a Humbling for this, at least. We can answer this problem. I'm gonna see where this takes him. Draw. Humbling Visions. Jump here. Jump here. Jump here. Deal 5. Train into double collection. Train in a more aggressive position. Now we have the set. Luckily we drew all the Humbling Visions, because now we can just humble the next thing that comes down. Might teleport, take value. Yep, going to teleport, take value on the 4/3 potentially. Which I think I'm okay with, because the 3-2 just finishes it off, and then it means that my 6-5 can deal with the Oakland target. Let's see what the Grove Guardian decides to do. It might actually just go for the 6-5 here, respecting the bigger threat. No, he wants the value. Like I said, I don't think the value here really affects me unless I don't draw a creature. If I don't draw a creature, then the value is a bit of a problem. And there's the Willow. That's going to become a 3-6. Oh yeah, that works out just fine for us. Oh, another Tide Lord ripped off the top there. Very nice. Ah, but then this guy can finish off this. I don't like that. Maybe we have to dig for an Empress Command. Ninja Toad? Does that change anything? Not really. It's a bit of a shame that... Yeah, it's a shame. I guess, so we lose initiative now, because the 2-3 clears this. And if you can +1 into like a Faeria Golem, we are just not in a good spot. That is not the life we want. But I might double neutral and just landlock and then play a Ninja Toad and double collect with it. Faeria Golem's like pretty scary, because all my Humblins are gone. So I'm really relying on kind of continuing my pressure from this point. Goes for Runin. Okay. Let's summon this here. Let's take a draw. I think I Ninja Toad. Like, I can Triton Warrior, but I'd have to Triton Warrior here, and that's not aggressive. I need to play more aggressive now. But I get blown up by Spider. Oh no, actually I don't. I have a trainer proc. So actually, as a 5/5, this is not bad. Like, maybe I just jam this here anyway, because this is gonna be a 5/5. So yeah, we'll go for the double collection as a 5/5. We can double collect +1. Oh, we might not even need to. At least we can collect 1. We can go to Tide Lord then and get that Tide Lord going. This might be a little too slow. Like, maybe I had to play this here and then like jump +1 into Tide Lord. It's gonna feed Runin. So just getting Runin up to a 6/6, so it's a bit more of a problem. Beastmaster showing up. Then Runin can't come down. So it needs to like Willow +1 feed, but that's not an option, because we know one of these cards in hand is Runin. So yeah, so we'll probably just double collect and then play a Tide Lord here. And then we have like the possibility of pushing 11 damage next turn. +1 into Leia. Leia. Such a problem, this card. It's unreal. Because now he has time. He has so much time to... yeah, I guess I can Empress Command this. And then... So what I can do is I can just go here. Double neutral, so I landlock now. Go here. And just kind of take the Faeria advantage in this position. So I can quad collect next turn. Whereas my opponent's landlocked, has the layer, can go collection +1 Runin as a 6/6, which is a bit annoying. I'm just gonna go for a Willow instead. Which I'm actually mostly okay with. I can jam this here, +1, Get the tower, move this, double neutral, and double collect. Yeah, I like that. Oh, no, 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 no. I have to. So I have to leave layer up, actually. I can't +1 because I won't be able to double neutral. So we're just going to use this little frog as a collector. We have something to challenge Runin now, but we don't have Frogify. We don't have Frogify. This is where Frogify is good. I think Minocaro, like S and Lizard, like these players. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if you're watching, but you are under the opinion that Runin's not a good card. So I guess you wouldn't play Frogify if with that in mind. So just a few things to think about, really. I'm starting to lose my advantage here. I can feel it kind of slipping away. Because what, this is my Tide Lord? This is my last Tide Lord, potentially? I have Mystic Beast. I have a Colossus, I guess. And I still have a couple of tow ships. So I have Aurora. So I do have good options. It's just, I don't have Frogify. That's the sad life. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this Runin. Really not interested in fighting Runin at this point. He's gonna dash as well. That's even worse.
Nature never dies.
+1? Into Spider? Kill my Toad? No? Okay. It's not a great draw for me, unfortunately. I guess I could just get the value on this, kill this, and set up a couple of Mystic Beasts. So I can, like, tower this across, collect. I'll just lake here. Lake here. Clear this. And then use the Tide Lord to kind of defend. I'd like to set up another... I'd like to set up 2 Mystic Beasts this turn, but it's not really an option. Okay. So if Runin runs into Tide Lord, doesn't get it back till next turn. Beastmaster. Another Willow? The other Willow? Into a boar. Ugh. Yeah, this game's not going well. We are starting to lose our... We've used all our tricks. Like, Humbling Visions were our tricks to get the advantage, but now that's been used, it's difficult. So I take a draw. Tower's not useful at all in this situation. Just sticking things down, just sticking bodies on the board. Go for quad collection in this situation. Maybe if the boar moves onto my lake, I can like sunken tower it into a position that's not that great. Problem is, like, Faeria Golem comes down now, like, I don't have the gas to deal with a Faeria Golem anymore. That Lair, man. Lair is such a good card. It's ridiculous. Oh, just Runin, right? Just keep replaying Runin.
Nature
No Frogifies. No answer to Runin. And I guess okay. So if you were to say, oh, yeah, but who plays Runin anymore? Well, Martis at rank 2 plays Runin. That's something to consider. Right, we can tower this across, clear this out, jump up Aurora, hit this. We can kind of run away from Runin a little bit. How do we deal with this guy? I'd like this Mystic Beast to kind of be able to... Maybe if I kill this... And then... No, it's not going to work. And then I tower this. This jumps. Tower this. Tower this. So what? I jump here, clear. Tower this up, clear. Play another tower. Tower across, clear Aurora. Take a draw a minute, see if that changes anything. Have a Ninja Toad. I guess that lets me keep this frog. Oh no, that doesn't. Oh yeah. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I moved my frog too early. So we're going to have to do it this way. Come on. No.
Would you like some
tea? Woo! That was a close one. That was a tricky one. So Runin's just kind of sad on the left side now. We have to we can represent 10 damage to the orb. We have that ability. Killing the Beastmasters helped a lot. We need another body. We need like a Tide Lord now. If we get Colossus or Tide Lord, I think I can win this. And we're low on cards. We're low on Faeria. But yeah, I think we can get this. If we can just get that Colossus or that Tide Lord, we can deal with this problem. I just have to push 10 this turn. Teleport. Oh dear. There's only so much dancing I can do. I'm not even a good dancer, guys. It's gonna feed my my out there. I guess if I draw a decent enough threat that isn't that card, I can still clear the Runin and then just go in. So I think that's fine. Emperor's Command. Not really what I was after. So yeah, let's kill this. Yeah. Maybe I should have used the charge on the middle sunken tower there, because I could have geared up for a double mobility play. Potentially, I don't know, like I could have done something maybe interesting from that. So Runin's coming down as a 10/10. +1 into another creature. Into the ball. Why do you hate me so? So we can collect. Emperor's Command this. +1. Jump here, push 4. And toe ship here. Whew. What a game. I'm kind of, okay, I gave the deck a lot of grief for not having Frogify, but the mobility is really starting to pay off now. I just need to see if I can close this out. It just doesn't feel... Doesn't look like I have the reach to close it out if he just jams another big creature, but I guess on free Faeria, no, I've managed to Faeria starve enough. Oh, it's another boar. Are you serious? The saddest life. So I need to just draw. I need to draw another creature. So I need to draw another creature. That's what we need. So what do? We clear this. Push 4, jam Colossus. I wish I had a lake around this area. All the things I wish I had, which I don't have. So we clear this. Push the 4 damage. We can take a draw. So it should have drawn first, but we didn't. And then we play Colossus. We can actually... So we could actually push this land away, but it could build a land and then I can't move back up. So not really an option here. So let's just see what Martis has for us. Emperor's Command. Take the value. +1. Emperor's Command. Have I used all my Ninja Toads? I believe so. I think we've used them all. Emperor's Command. Heal! Oh, jeez. It's making my life really difficult. So I think we just take the Faeria. In this situation. See, I would be able to push 7 if I had the 2 Sunken Towers, right? Because I would be able to move this, hit for 7. But because I think I made a big error going for the Sunken Tower here. Okay. So we Sunken Tower this. Take the collection. Take a lake here. And then play Mystic Beast. Now, Runin might kill the Mystic Beast because the Colossus is now in a kind of a worse position, I guess you could say. But Runin dies and doesn't go back to hand until the end of turn, so that gives us a little bit of time. I'm just curious to see what he takes. He does take that. Okay. There's only 8 life remaining. Like I have the option to just turtle now. And just collect a lot of Faeria. Because he's going to play Runin next turn. We know that for sure. So maybe I just step forward. I can tow ship here. Wait a minute. I have a play, guys. I have a play. Lake here. Tow ship here. Don't know if it's any good. It gives me 7 damage. I'll take it. Gives me 7 damage, and then he just dies to fatigue now. So right now, I don't really care what happens to any of my creatures. Oh wow, that actually opens up a lot with the tow ship Sunken Towers. I never even really considered that. Because he plays Rune, +1 plays Runin, or plays Willow, and I killed the Willow and I don't really care. Yeah, yeah. We got there. We got there, guys, in the end. We didn't need the Frogify. Who needs Frogify when you have lots of cheap, efficient creatures? Feels good. Feels good. I was so nervous. I was so afraid I wasn't going to win that one. I felt like I was winning. I didn't feel like I was winning. That was the problem. But maybe I was all along and I just didn't know. I didn't believe. That was the problem. But good game to Martus. Got there in the end. Well played. Let's move on to our next match. Alright guys, into another game. Going against Menadil, the King of Yaks. Now, last time I played Menadil, it was Blue Jump. So let's see if we're gonna bump into Blue Jump again, or maybe we'll find it's Yaks. It's gonna be blue. Okay. Explore Water Elemental. Alright. So we're kind of in a position now where we have to go down the opposite side. We don't have much choice. We have a really slow hand. But we do have the option to double neutral up here next turn, and then Lake here, and then play the Mystic Beast, so we can get that creature down. It just takes a little longer because we're building these special lands, and we don't have a creature to play. So if I had a Triton Warrior, like, I'd be in a much better position. But I don't think it's completely terrible. Depends what the Water Elemental gets up to. Like, if he double neutrals across here now... Yeah, so he's just going to Lake and split off. So he's kind of aware. But we can double neutral, and then we can take Lake. Oh, we actually just pick up Tow Ship. That's even better. Because now I can just Tow Ship in between the wells. Alright. Tow Ship. Little tricky now. Aurora is a problem, but I do have Humbling Visions. Now, Aurora itself is not my main concern. It's the land developed to get to my Tow Ship that blocks off that Mystic Beast play, which I'm kind of relying on right now. So while Aurora is frustrating, it's the land that is actually worse for me. I actually think double neutral in between the wells, even if you can't kill the Tow Ship, is really strong here. If you make the read, if you were to make the read that Mystic Beast is in hand, or Mystic Beast is going to be played. Because if he plays Aurora, I can just Humbling Visions to remove it. Takes the Lake, plays a more defensive line. Okay. So, no Aurora available. I assume. Gets a free frog off the trainer. And we have another Tow Ship. So we can tow up. Go for the Lake. Just jam the Mystic Beast down. And then I could Tow Ship to the left. That's an option. Or do I solidify the right? Because it's going to take... Like, these two... Alright, these two frogs here can kill this. I think I just keep pushing to the right here. Let's secure the right side. We're kind of giving the left side up. But as long as we secure the right side and we pick up like a Triton Warrior or something, I think we'll be in a good spot. Because Tide Lord's a little sad right now. I don't want to pay 5 here for a 5/5. I actually don't mind that rate. It has jump. But I'd rather get the value, you know. I'd rather go up to that 6/6. Makes the card much stronger. I could have preemptively Humbling Vision, but I don't want to play into Phantasm or Aurora. It's not really good to do that against blue, just because they have those transformation options and that Aurora play as well. That is also another option. The T of Aurora is a tricky one, and you have to be aware of it. So it just looks like it's just figuring out the sequencing of killing the Mystic Beast. I mean, could essentially kill the Mystic Beast with the 3/3 and the 3/2, then kind of move the 2/2 into a safer position. Is she gonna jump here? That's an interesting lake. I wonder where that lake's going. Jumping back? I guess he wants to block aggressive land. Oh, this is the library. I remember now. I remember Menadil playing library. It's fine-ish. We have access to a Ninja Toad in this position. So we'll take that. We'll definitely take that option. It's going to play a big role stopping this economy. Do I leave this in double? I think so. I think I just want to leave this in double. Make sure we have a Faeria to work with going forward. So what's the option here? 11 Faeria to work with. 2 creatures on board. Both these creatures can kill my tow ship. My 5/5 tow ship. Well, they're both 5/5s. My tow ship near the enemy lake. They can trade off with Ninja Toads as well. That's also an option. Might use like Humbling Visions to get some value, or maybe even get an Empress Command going. Might even just Mirror Phantasm now. Lake. Oh, maybe going for that Dream Reaver in the future. Triton Warrior. Empress Command. Not really what I want to see, unfortunately. So I'm going to take a draw. Another Ninja Toad. I can vision this down, I guess. Maybe I just take value. Like, that's 7. Ah, see, I need this lake. I can kill, so I can, if I Humbling Vision, it's only -2. It's not really going to work out for me. So I probably just wait this turn. And just do this. Tide Lords is a 5/5. Just doesn't. I don't think I need to do anything right now. I can just kind of sit there, generate some Faeria myself. No, I'm double collecting. My opponent's single collecting. He can now collect on the top right, but still has to worry about the tow ship there. And I have the Humbling Visions. Like, I'll use Humbling Visions to kill the frog. Well, I hope I'll use it. Sometimes I do something different to what I'll say. And then I can save this Emperor's Command for the next library that comes down. Jumps across. Is it Aurora time? I'd rather see Aurora than Phantasm. Definitely, 100% want to see Aurora over Phantasm. Because Phantasm means I have a 5/5 to deal with later. It's going to be a Phantasm. Okay. Sunken Tower would be really nice. I'd like to see Sunken Tower. Triton Trainer. Ooh. Right, okay. What are we doing this turn? Lots of things can happen. I can Sunken Tower this up, 1, and then I can Visions this. But maybe I want to kill the Triton Trainer. So maybe I double Visions this turn. 3, that's going to be 6 Faeria. That's going to be 12 Faeria, that'll cost everything. But what the double visions will give me is my Ninja Toad's going to live. Because it's rounded down. And then my Ninja Toad can potentially kill this water elemental. Which I'm having a bit of trouble getting towards. We can also take a draw, but I probably take +1 if we're going to go for this line. Because I want to keep my Faeria count nice and high. So let's... I messed that up. No, I messed it up, guys. I messed it up. I needed to move with the Sunken Tower first. So a bit of a sequencing error from me. A little, well, I say a bit, a major sequencing error. So we can still take, a clear on this guy, I guess. Go for a Tide Lord instead. Jump here, go for a Tide Lord. Humbler Visions. Clear. +1. So not as good as my my other play, but I guess I do get the 6/6 down. I just play into Aurora again. Or maybe I just play it. This is like the let's just pretend Aurora doesn't exist line. Whereas the other line, I got to clear a lot of the board. And then kind of push so Menador into like single collection, or forcing like the double neutral down the right to double collect, but then my Ninjato could chase the water elemental. So this is a worse play in my opinion, but it might work out. We'll see. Sequencing error from me there, using the Sunken Tower first, and yeah, we can go from there. Now, taking a draw means there's no double neutral this turn. So I'm hoping my Tide Lord gets to play, because I can use the Sunken Tower to bring creatures towards me, and that is Faeria. Here she is, she's back. Okay. Can take all the value. Not really. Don't really have the option to take much value here. I guess I can kill the free 2. But then he just probably clears the water elemental. I deal with Leia later. I can Humbling Emperor's Command it and clear it that way. Or maybe I just run away from it for now and look for a better way to answer it down the line. It's tricky. Yeah, we're going to run away from this. I'm not keen on fighting this layer just yet. We'll take another lake to play Battletoads in this position. Because we have Sunken Tower, so we have like ways to kind of control this region. So I can kind of like jump up, I can play Sunken Tower, I can pull this towards my frog and I can clear it. I can do the same to the water elemental, but I'm probably going to try and use like Humbling Vision's Emperor's Command to control this. That's not just a big investment for one card. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I just run the Tide Lord into it, but let it get some Faeria value first. Because the Oversky Tow Ship didn't have any influence on board that turn, I felt it was better to retreat, get that Faeria value, and then go in and finish this off. Once I can now use the Sunken Tower along with the Battletoads and see what I can get done that way. Well, a beautiful option for me now is drawing another Tide Lord and being able to like jump up, pull this down with Sunken Tower, play Tide Lord here and clear, and then I'll have my Tide. Well, first off, I'll have my Tide Lord kill the layer. If I draw Aurora, I'm also in a very good spot because I can kill the Water Elemental. Water Elemental is actually going for double collection now. Oh, I might be able to just full clear. Yeah, I can full clear this turn. That's great. All right. I really want to keep this for the library, to be honest. But I'm going to re-establish board control now anyway, so maybe that doesn't matter as much. So kill this. Emperor's Command this. Kill this. Kill this. Play the trainer. And then shift this into double. So I can quad collect next turn. Give me a lot of flexibility to draw, because I can use the Sunken Tower to move my opponent's land back into the place it was. And I can move this land, I can just move a neutral up here and double collect, I can move this here and double collect. So yeah, I have some good options when it comes to Faeria. It's just I'm a bit light on hand, so I want to take a draw next. Excuse me, I want to take a draw next turn, that's for sure. Aurora's Trick, steal my 2/2. Water Elemental, play an aggro lake. That's a 4/4. That works out for us just fine. We can take a draw this turn. Tide Lord, very nice. It's a shame because I want to kill this. I want to stop the collection. And I think Emperor's Command works just fine. So we just pull this across. Jump here. Take a hit on this guy. I guess I can cover this land a little better. Oh yeah, we just Emperor's Command this. So fighting for board. I can use the Tide Lord next turn. That's also an option. I can just jam the 7/7 down. It's going to gain +1/+1 from the trainer trigger. And I can put it right in front of my opponent's orb if I want. Look how messy this board is with the lands. Just lands everywhere. +1. Dream Reaver. It's not a card I wanted to see. I can vision it at least. I should have drawn first, but whatever. I don't think it makes a difference. We do have lethal now. We do have lethal. I should have taken a land, actually. A land would have been game. Damn it, I should have taken a land. If I just double neutraled or laked here, I would have set up game. This could prove to be problematic. So I've made a few mistakes this episode already, but this is really my first time piloting this version of Jump. I haven't actually visited Jump properly since the Light Sapphire deck, the Tail of the Old Turtle. That was the last time I played Blue Jump. Takes a draw, so we can set up lethal now with the land. So maybe it didn't matter in the end. Might just have Emperor's Command. It might just Emperor's Command this. Takes a hit. Humbling Visions, potentially. Library. Yep, well played, my friend. There we go, 2-0 so far. Deck's been performing exceptionally well. A very well-crafted deck from Minocaro. On a win streak as well, feels good, guys. Whew, that was a tense one. Again, like, I feel superior mobility, the ability to kind of shift from board control to kind of face. It's very nice. I very much like the way this deck has been designed. Let's move on to another match. Alright guys, into another match. Things are going well. Things are going a lot better this episode than they had the other two episodes. I'm playing a tier 1 deck, and you can see it, right? You can see the options available, how the deck kind of flows. It's very good so far. The Bone Collector coming down, this definitely could be sack. Not many other decks really use Bone Collector anymore. Green Red used to use it for a little while. Mono Green has used it as well in the past, but mainly a sack card. And Amoeba's actually cut Bone Collectors from his Green Yellow sack in the Aurora's Open, saying he doesn't feel like it's worth it anymore. I think that's really interesting because they've been such a staple in Green Yellow sack for so long. For someone to cut it and get second place, maybe Green Yellow's in for a change. So like Toe Ship's here now. gets to double collect. I get to lake here and then play Mystic Beast. And I've got all this pressure already built up. Come on, Shield Mate's coming down. So we don't have Frogify. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and take the game before that is even relevant. Like, that's nice. That's a nice little setup for us now. A 5-5 and a 4-5. This one's mobile. This one can double collect. I can hopefully just move this forward a little bit. Maybe jump here, or make a land and jump here, double neutral across and jump, and then play another Mystic Beast. Maybe even play a Ninja Toad first as a way to start getting some removal going. I can pop this open, Ninja Toad, jump somewhere else, clear that, and then drop the other Mystic Beast. But that is assuming this Mystic Beast will live, and I've got a good feeling about it. The Bloom Sprite, and then a Demon Wrangler. No, Assassin. Okay. Assassins can be problematic. Unless we just top deck the Emperor's Command, which would just make our turn insane, to be honest. Oh, I get to take value on this now. So we don't find, unfortunately we don't find the Emperor's Command. Now if I go for the draw, I'm just not gonna get much done. So for me it's double neutral this turn. Clear this out. Push this back. Go for another Mystic Beast. Actually, go for a Triton Warrior. Taking a Triton Warrior, it's one Faeria more expensive, but basically we're trading one Faeria for one life. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get the Mystic Beast in this spot again. So I'll trade the one Faeria for the one life, just so we have a much more durable threat going forward. Now, this is a bit of a bait. It really depends on the decision making here. Like, does the Recurrent Shieldmate go into this? It does, so it's going to preserve the life of this card. Assassin takes the value. That's a pretty good pickup. That's pretty good, right? Can't fault that. Okay. So we need another lake in order to... Yeah, in order to kind of get... Maybe we can go lake here and push the tow ship across. It's actually not bad, is it? 5, 9. Won't be able to Mystic Beast, though. It's tricky. Like, I don't think I can really block Faeria this side, but I can take the opportunity to block Faeria this side. So yeah, let's take the Ninja Toad. Let's take care of that problem. And then, yeah, we're going to just push a tow ship onto this side. Now, the tow ship push is to block collection on the right. But also, we're starting to set up aggression this side. So I can take like another lake here, potentially in the future. Maybe even next turn. And then get that Mystic Beast spot on this side. So I have like 2 angles of attack. And then I can just continue to double collect with this tow ship. Sorry, Kubo has spotted another cat. Deepwood Stalker. Oh, that's a shame. It's getting a lot of value there. Right. Oh, this is kind of turned out for the worst, really. Yeah, it's a shame. I'm gonna have to take another lake and then go into the Triton Trainer in this position. I need to. So the Spider Bone Collector was like a pretty crazy option, really. It really stumped my play going in here. So my opponent's really starting to build this solid board state. Picking up the Emissary off the Bloom Sprite's really strong as well. A bit of hand buff, just putting that 4/5 down. Nice. The nice thing is the Toshit took the land with it, so now the 1/1 can't really influence it. So I can use the 3/2 to kill the Rakoan. No, it's gonna block. Maybe see something come down here. Demon Wrangler. Might see a Demon Wrangler come here, actually. Village Elder. Huh. Humbling Visions. It's a really good option. So I'm thinking of lake in here. I'm making a lot of lakes now. I don't really want to be doing this, but I'm kind of just reacting to the board. So I can jump here, kill the Bone Collector with a Ninja Toad. But that's sad though, because I'll lose the power up. I guess I could take value. Lake here, jump here, kill this Bone Collector. Kill this. Kill this. Mystic Beast. Yeah, okay, we'll do this instead. Because we're getting a power up, so we should try and use this the best we can. Get the value there. This goes up. Kills this. We can kill the little Rakoan. Here. Humbling Visions. It's actually pretty solid. So he gets the power up. So if he moves here, he gets double power up, but it doesn't actually hit my Mystic Beast. And there's also this problem. So there's kind of like two. So I've my little split off here is kind of starting to pay off. But 12 Faeria, 4 cards in hand. There could be a lot of strong reactive play now. Like spiders are really good. Especially if you spider here, take the clear there, move here, take the clear here, and then this moves and kills this. So it's tricky. It's tricky. Wind Soldier, again, another really good option. Can move here, clear, that gets the power up. Yeah, and then we can move here, clear this, push it up to 4/5, and that can kill the Mystic Beast. But there's like another sack available. Can actually get more value. It's gonna be a Spirit of Rebirth. 2 Spirit of Rebirths. Oh dear. Yep. Now, this is interesting because unless this Mystic Beast gets killed now, I get to take value on the Spirit. That's gross. Oh, that's gross. Ah, that's the saddest life. Okay. Do I run away? Probably. I mean, I don't have a lot of options here, so we're just gonna run. Like, I can kill a spirit, but then this probably kills it, and this gets another power up. Now, it's starting to get to the point now where it's gonna be difficult for me to win, because not only do I have these, all this current board state is already super difficult to deal with. But on top of that, I still have Soul Eaters that need to be answered. So I might just scoop. It depends what I draw. I don't think there is actually a draw that can help me in this position. Draw. I mean, I can go here, I guess. And just try and set up that double collector. But a lot of things have died, and there's Soul Eaters to worry about, so I don't know. We'll see. I guess, like, in this, if a green yellow sack becomes a meta, you probably just want Frogifys over the Humbling Visions. It's tricky. Because if you sacrifice the Humbling Visions, you don't have that kind of early pressure, being able to deal with those threats. This is going to be a Soul Eater, I think. No, it's a Village Elder. Into another Assassin. It's too many things. There's too many things on board. I can't deal with it. I've done like no damage. No damage at all. Man. Doesn't this suck? The Colossus. Sure. Guess we can say Baltoads here. See, I want to play Colossus, but the Shield Mate just runs into it. He's going to get power-ups from this anyway. So maybe I wait. Like, maybe I just say, you know what? I'm going to wait this turn. I'm going to let kind of all this resolve on this side. Let the Bone Collector get all its power because it's going to want to move here. And then I just jam Colossus here. Maybe double neutral across and set up the double collector on the right. And then if the Assassin is what's being relied upon to deal with the Colossus, I can just Emperor's Command this. No problem. As long as there's no Soul Eaters, I guess. But why am I saying this? Why do I do this to myself, guys? Why do I say, why is it, as long as there's no Soul Eaters? Of course it's Soul Eaters. Of course it's Soul Eaters. Here we go. Here's one. It's 19. It's a casual 19 attack. And a 4/4 Cohen Shield Mate. So my Colossus play doesn't even have any relevance. So we're just going to throw in the towel here. We didn't get the pressure we needed in the early game. And I don't think this deck is really tuned to fight sack. Like, if I had... Even if I had Frogifys, I don't know if it makes much difference. I think sack just has a good matchup against blue jump, mainly because there's a lot of little creatures they can trade with. They gain benefits for their creatures dying. We don't gain anything for our creatures dying. But good game to my opponent. Well played. Played very well, making sure that I didn't get that pressure going. Let's move on to our next match. Alright guys, another game. Looking pretty good hand. Playing second, can get into that double collection spot very quickly to set up the Mystic Beast land. I'm going to keep the Humbling Visions. Just gives us a good early game option to make sure that our tow ship sticks around. And then we can set up the Mystic Beast and hopefully we can kind of just snowball from there. But yeah, let's see what happens. Right, so we can go explore into desert. No, I'll pass. Take lake here, push our lake up, lake again, Mystic Beast. It's gonna be a mono green potentially. No, green blue. Okay. Yep, going into double collection. So kind of similar to last time. We're just getting our tow ship in, trying to get that aggressive land. Our opponent will probably split off here. Maybe this is enchant if it's blue-green. It's hard to say. So lake to water elemental. So it takes our, unfortunately takes the Mystic Beast land. So I'm going to do something different now. Go for a lake here, push up, and then we go for the warrior in this position. So we lost the ability to make a lake here. So we needed to make a lake in this spot just so we had that Triton Warrior land. But even if I didn't draw the Triton Warrior or a creature to play that turn, I would still make the lake here because it does give us a good option for Ninja Toad to kind of jump and double collect as well. Alright, 7 Faeria. Is there going to be a big bad coming down? It's an Octopus. It's a 5/5. Okay, that's easy to manage. We can deal with an Octopus. So Humbling Visions helps us clear this out. We can hit the tow ship. We can jump up. And then we can go like aggressive lake if we want to. Or we can just go for a draw. Makes it a 2/2. So we keep this intact. Like it's a 4/4. I want to take my last land, really. What do you think I'm taking it here? So this gives us the option to Ninja Toad the Water Elemental if it gets a bit too greedy into double collection. And we can Empress Command it as well on top of that, which is pretty good. And a double neutral. Oh, that's great. So we can just deal with this quite easily now. It's gonna Frogify. It's actually not the worst thing that can happen in this situation. Play another Octopus. Maybe it's a 3/7. Yeah, there's a 3/7. So I kind of have to take another lake, unfortunately, because I'll lose my Mystic Beast land. So we can stick Mystic Beast here. Go for the Ninja Toad. We can either Empress. So I guess we Empress Command this, right? So we clear this and we just Empress Command this, and this protects our tow ship. So we're in a good position of keeping the right side in our control. It's a shame we couldn't have collected with the Ninja Toad, because I essentially paid 4 Faeria for a Wind Soldier in that situation. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. We can clear the 1/6, I think, next turn. Or maybe everything will shimmy back and then you'll just play like another Octopus or something. Or maybe a Frog Tosser comes down this turn. Just Frog Tosses the 5/3. I don't know. Another Frogify. My goodness. My Tide Lords are going to be very happy if I draw into them. So take the collection. Let me just tempo out here. Take a draw. Could have taken a draw first, but it doesn't really matter. This is just the pressure play. Go for the Tri Collection now, build into Quad Collection on the left hand side. So we need some help. Maybe Aurora comes down. Frog Tosser. Okay. I can clear this. I can actually just wait here and then play the Tide Lord. Do I want to draw? Maybe I draw first. Humbling Visions. I still go for Tide Lord. But the 6/6 down's pretty solid. So now the 6/6 just kills the Octopus. The tow ship may be able to stick around. Takes a draw. So we're both kind of drawing cards, gaining Faeria, playing threats. So we're both in this kind of war of attrition right now. And I think this is where blue generally thrives, because it can develop very mobile, powerful creatures like the Tide Lord, like a 6/6 of 5 Faeria with jump. That's a nightmare to deal with right now. It might just take a bit of damage value here for a spider, like put this to 1, but then I can jump up clear and push the Tide Lord as a 6/6 into a very aggressive position. Do I Humble Envision this in fear of creation? I think that's another thing I need to consider. Yeah, I think this... I kind of figured this would happen. Might have a spider now, or might just be gearing up for a spider in the future. So we're looking at future spider. You know what? If this is going to get killed by spider, which is what I think, we just finish it off. Do I vision this? I kind of feel like I should. Let's take a draw. Might pick up Emperor's Command instead. I really don't get I don't think I'd really get blown out by... I think I do get blown out if I play Battletoads, but Battletoads is like the more efficient way to deal with this. Because then I can use like mobility... I can use the Sunken Tower to push this land up, and then I can jump here and I can clear. So I think I'm just gonna play like the creation doesn't exist, because it gives me the best line, the best answer to this. But by going for this is kind of quite risky, because now like creation is actually really strong. Oh, he just has a frog tosser anyway, so he doesn't kill the right frog, which is good for me. Spider kill this. Interesting. +1. Double collect, clear. Shamanic Dance. He's back. Back to play, okay. So I can now visions. Maybe I should have visioned this now. I'm feeling a bit sad that I didn't. I can jump back and clear. That's an option. I think I might. No, I don't think that's worth it. Let's take a draw. Another visions. So we have the vision now at least to take care of this. We pass. So we pass on 4 Faeria. My opponent does get to double collect. Let's see if there's a creation. I'm kind of worried about creation, but maybe I shouldn't be. He did play Shamanic Dance after all. Emperor's Command. Okay. So we can kill this. I'm gonna jump up. Play tower. Push this late land somewhere I don't really care about. So probably here. Lake. Wave Crash. Mystic Beast. It's a bit of a Faeria dump that turn, but it puts the 7/7. I have a 7/7 and a 6/4 down now in a more aggressive position, and I have this 4/5 to double collect for me, so I'm making sure I get that Faeria back. So is this guy double collects for me? He essentially costs 1. So if you can double collect again, I gain 1 Faeria in value. And I'm pretty sure a 4-5 will stick around. There we go. Gonna win the game there by just controlling the board. Wave Crash probably putting the nail in the coffin. Good game. It's a tricky one. Ooh, straight over that creation. That never happened. But that's fine. Let's move on to our final match. Alright guys, another match. No toe ship this time in the opening hand. So just gonna mull. Oh, that's a really gross hand. That is not nice. Nothing to play. These are the Mystic Piece that kind of had something to play a little later. So this is not a hand we want to see against Rush. That is for sure. Oh, so the beast wouldn't have even been good. So let's see what type of Rush deck this is. We'll play kind of defensive. We can still play 2 of these wells. I guess an 8 Faeria 7/7 might not be too bad against the Queen's Guard. It's not a lot it can do, right? Look at this. Paid 8 Faeria for a 7/7, guys. Virgin Force is laughing right now. Who is this fool? But it's fine. I'm going to kill the Queen's Guard. And then I can just heal up the Colossus later. It's expensive, but the Explorer gave me the option. So you might actually just run away. Which is also fine, I think. Because that's the Queen's Guard not hitting my face. Show me the money. Where are you going, friend? Are you going straight in front of me? It is actually green. Okay. Takes an extra Faeria, puts a face man down. Okay. So we can Humbling Visions this now and make this 1. And that means that the face man won't be able to kill us unless it has a power up. So maybe we Humbling Visions this and Emperor's Command. Yeah, let's double up here. Well, Visions you. Doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. Emperor's Command you. So now I don't get punished by Elderwood Embrace or... I guess like double guidance is sort of a punish because my hand's bad. If I had like Battletoads in hand or a Triton Warrior, it wouldn't be a punish because I could just +1 into that. But now he needs double power up to get any work done. Takes a forest. Faeria tree. And goes face. That is what the face man does. So we're just going to clear this. I'm going to double neutral up. We can deal with the Faeria tree now on the next turn with a Ninja Toad. And we don't have to. We don't have to deal with it straight away. It depends if he's running engineers, right? Which he probably isn't. I can deal with it on the following turn if I want. So I could actually take a Ninja Toad to double collect and then take a Ninja Toad to clear. I'll have 6. Put me up to 8. Yeah, so I'll be able to do that. That's actually not bad as well. Ruining. Ruining. What a pain in my backside you've been today. Well, I can't answer it now, so I'm just going to go with what I was planned originally. Because now I have a 3/2 that can become a 6/6 very easily. That was Discord. Does happen from time to time. Discord does get involved. I think someone's mentioned in the past, like, what's that sound? What's that sound I can hear? And it's Discord. Yep, we can keep double collecting. Don't even want to kill this. don't even want to kill it, but probably have to.
Would you like some tea?
So yeah, we're going for the win now, because I don't think I can just sit back and deal, because I have to just deal with ruining all the time, and I don't really want that, not without Frogify. So we push 9 next turn and set up lethal for the following turn. I probably just don't kill ruining, and I kill the, so you have to +1 at this point. I kill the messenger. Oh really? I don't. Emperor's Command? So just banking on me not having Humbling Visions or another Ninja Toad. Interesting. So I push 9. So if I push 6 now, puts my opponent dead to 8. It's going to be lethal anyway. So I feel like I can just draw if I want. Or do I just do the double neutral and just go for the 9 damage? Puts my opponent on 5. I don't think Ninja Toad's gonna have much. Well, Ninja Toad's actually damage from hand. Yeah. Let's just go for the damage. Playing like there's no more Ninja Toads in my deck. Well, here's all 3 of them. So there we have it. That should just be game. I don't think Green Rush can really get out of this problem. We would need some crazy draw, like, I don't know, Shrine, Vine Wall, Runin. Something like that. Shrine, Vine Wall, Runin. The ninjas are out in Storm, winning games. Could heal, I guess. Like, could heal +1 play Sagami Warrior. That does dodge lethal there, but there we have it. Another win in the bag, taking down Green Rush. This deck is very solid, guys. If you're looking for a deck to climb, there is some intricate decision making involved, especially with the mobility. You know, I made some missteps myself today. But I think it's worth learning. I think it's very rewarding, and I think the deck's really solid. Mino's crafted a great deck here for laddering. I went 4-1 with it, and yeah, it had a fantastic result. Could definitely take me to God rank if I continue to play. But yeah, that concludes this episode. That wraps things up with Minocaro's blue jump deck. Very solid, very good. Check it out if you're looking to climb this season. You can also check out that tier list, which I was talking about earlier. That's going to be in the description below, and you can have a look at some other decks Minos has suggested to play in ladder or in tournament. So if you're looking for decks, that's a great resource to keep bookmarked, because you could just find something that will suit your fancy, and Minocaro updates it. So it's not just going to stay static for the next few months. It's been updated recently, and I think that's really good. So Mino's doing great work, giving us stats of the Faeria World Circuit, and now updating this tier list. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, drop a subscribe to keep up to date of when our content goes live. This week, I tackled Amoeba's green-yellow midrange, featured in the Aurora's Open, netting him 2nd place. I also tackled a janky green-red structure control deck that I'd been thinking about for a while, and I thought I've been working on it a bit, but it's not great. But if you're looking for, like, kind of how I view deck building inside, like, the ideas that go through my head, if that interests you, I think the video is definitely worth watching from a deck building perspective. So until next time, guys, take care and enjoy Minocaro's Blue Jump.